Hey everybody, it's Jason Pope here, getting ready to talk about the 7 principles of success within network marketing. Kind of first video in a series of 7 or 8, maybe 9 that I'll do. But there are really only 7 things that you have to focus on within network marketing or internet marketing to be successful. So, kind of the first one, right? We'll call it the first principle is products. Um, so, no matter what company you're with, no matter what company you join, um, you have a product to sell, right? And that product might be intellectual knowledge, it might be a tangible product, it might be traffic, it could be some wellness system, vitamins. I could run through the list of direct marketing and direct sales and MLM companies out there, but I'm not going to, right? At the end of the day, you have to have a product, and that product has to be something that you can stand behind and that you see value in. I've done a lot of network marketing over the years. I've done a lot of MLM, and I'm actually still a customer of some of the companies because I genuinely like the products. Personally, I took a stance a few months ago where I was only going to build one business, right? I was going to stay in kind of my lane and focus on one thing because it had, the best compensation plan and it had, what I felt is the best product. And I truly feel that everybody in the world should have this, um, which makes this not so much about building a business, but just building people's lives to make sure they're healthy. My product is clearly displayed on the screen there, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Um, but you listen to leaders or influential speakers and you hear them talk about becoming the product, and that never really resonated with me until I got into Anagic and the current systems that I'm you know trying to getting people to join me with and see the benefits from the health and wealth side of things. Um, I never fully grasped the be the product. Yeah, you talk to people and hey, here's the product and the product's great and everything, but now I fully understand it, right? And if you're in that scenario where you can't really you know see yourself being the product, then you may be in the wrong business, right? Because that one piece, that first principle, that product is really going to drive everything for you. It really defines whether the business as a whole is around. I know the business that I'm in, right? Nagic's been around for 47 years. They're not going anywhere. They just keep getting bigger. I took that into account whenever I decided to stop everything else, stop having multiple streams, and really just focus on this one full time. Um, it was funny. There was the turning point for me where I had multiple businesses. I was being very successful in many of them, and I was traveling to a conference out of town, and I hadn't traveled for a while, and so I'd been drinking this water. And when I got to this conference the first day, I was fine. I didn't really notice anything. But by the second day, mid second day, I was like, man, I really wish that I just could go home and get some water. And that sounds so silly to me now, but now I understand it because I travel with a machine. Um, but that's how powerful the product is to me, and that's really defined my success. While at that convention, I started asking around, hey, does anyone have this? Is anyone in this? Did they happen to bring their machine? And a few people actually said like, oh, you're yeah, I am, and I'm assuming you're feeling the same way I am, where you're feeling kind of crappy, you're missing the water, etc. And we all kind of got a good laugh out of that about you know hey, we've all been building this business telling people that control what comes inside of you, and here we are, we forgot our product, right? And yeah, we all had our Enagic bottles, yay, but we didn't have the Enagic water. And that was just a big turning point. But back to the principle, right? The product. It's all about that product. If you are not in love with that product, if you cannot think of 1,000 reasons why that product is fantastic, and I'm being facetious and exaggerating here, but if you cannot explain why it is the best product out there, then it might not be the product for you. Um, just very quick first principle. So below this video, I'll have links to my email address, my cell phone number, so you can text me or call me, and then probably a link to my Enagic page as well, because that's on every video. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them in the comments box below, and subscribe to this channel, and we'll start talking about second principle in the next video.